Lil Baby and Future. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Music Reviews Season 11, Episode 5 or 6. I don't know, guys. I'm done keeping track now, because this is about to be one of the first big things we're covering in Season 11. Look, guys, I've been putting off the Lil Baby coverage because I've been on a break. But it's the perfect time to be covering Lil Baby now, because he just dropped a deluxe, an expanded edition to his album that he already dropped last week. Now, there's a couple of new tracks, and we're going to be checking out a few of those tracks for sure. But we're also going to be checking out tonight, which I want to review right now, is the new one that just came out with Future, which is 99. This is the first thing I saw on my YouTube notifications, and I was like, you know what? Let's fucking cover it, guys. So let's talk about this song now. Wham. How am I feeling about Lil Baby? As we're talking about him, I will say this. The build-up to his album was pretty much a little bit slow, but I did like the opening single, and I did like a few of the other singles after. There was a little bit of some low moments in, promoting this album. But Wham does feel like it's got some heavy features stacked on it, which we will be covering all the feature tracks. Don't worry, guys. That coverage is going to be coming out this Friday, this weekend, and all week. So get ready, guys, because I've been putting it off. And now we're covering Lil Baby all weekend and all week. So get ready, guys. We got so much to talk about Lil Baby. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm glad to be having content. I'm glad to be able to talk about something again. And before we start this review, guys, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, and let's start covering the song. Lil Baby, featuring Future, 99. Let's talk about it. My first point, let's talk about the beat. The beat's pretty hard, I'm not going to lie. I really wish that, the only thing about the beat that I really wish it was there was, I really wish there was some mixing better on the drums. I wish we could have got more of those drums really popping in. But I really like these powerful synths. I like this kind of trap production. It's synth heavy and hi-hat heavy production. But it can work really well when you pair it well with Lil Baby's auto-tune. And, which we get down later, what I want to talk about later, is Future's verse later down the damn line. Now, look. The beat is pretty much good in my opinion, but I wish there was a little bit more to it, and that's just kind of how I feel. Guys, when I listen to this stuff, one of the things that I really love is that I really love if there's a little bit, more to these beats, whether that's a switch up or, boost those drums up a little bit more. We add a little, just a little bit of a different element to the track, guys. It just makes an enjoyable experience to listen to. It's more enjoyable. So I really would like that more. But I will say this, though. The beat is pretty good, and it does the job. Now, let's move on and talk about Lil Baby. Because he's immediately on this track, immediately spazzing on this beat, immediately doing his thing on here. And I will say this. Lil Baby does sound pretty good on this beat. When I was really listening to the song, how am I going to feel about the auto-tune on this one? I would say overall, Lil Baby sounds really good on this track. I like how he's kind of sounding on here, it's really hard when I listen to Lil Baby sometimes because there's not a lot of vocal switch ups or there's not anything like that. But if there's vocal switch ups like this is kind of a vocal switch up in itself. So I actually do enjoy that. I think there's a bit of a vocal switch up on this song, which gives it a little bit of a different feel, which definitely adds a little bit to the song. And I will say the beginning verse is pretty good. I like the flow. I like the auto-tune here. I like how he's sounding. And then, that's going to lead up to my next point, which is that hook. 99's hook is pretty good in my opinion. I mean, Lord mighty, this shit's like if I took out a chicken pot pie and it was homemade and it was damn delicious, and then I, kicked it on the ground and said, hell no, I want a goddamn Philly cheesesteak, because that's how I'm feeling today, Grandma. I'm feeling that type of level, and this is that type of level here. I just think the hook here is absolutely hit. When I talk about rap hooks, guys, sometimes I feel like they don't hit as hard because, they sound too much like the verse, and it's just not enjoyable to listen to. But when I listen to this hook, guys, I don't get that impression at all. And in fact, I really enjoy how this hook has a little bit of some difference here. It actually sounds pretty overall good in my goddamn opinion. So when I'm talking about this track, guys, I think overall the hook is absolutely goddamn hitting. I think the hook hits. I like the vocals of the hook. I like how Lil Baby sounds on this track. And I think overall he just provides a great vibe on this hook. And I overall think this is one of the better Lil Baby hooks that I've heard. I mean, you don't get this kind of difference, a little bit of Lil Baby on this hook. You don't get this kind of confidence and kind of, I don't know, it's kind of more of a kind of melodic. It's more like a melodic kind of confident kind of flow here, which we're getting more from Lil Baby, which I like. And I like how it's on this goddamn song, and I think it absolutely hits. But, Lil Baby does his thing on here. I'd say Lil Baby does his thing. But, man, guys, this man even said it on his verse. Because it's just goddamn true. Future just comes on this track and just adds something that was missing on this track. When I say this beat is definitely made for Future and fits Future so well on here and Lil Baby, oh man, I mean, this beat is fucking made for Future. I mean, this man's voice was just what you needed on this track. It makes this beat pop out a little bit more. It makes every element that I said that could use some improvement, honestly, when Future comes in, it just makes this track a whole lot fucking better to listen to. Future just adds such a good-ass vibe. And holy shit, I mean, I think this is one of the better Future verses recently. I mean, Future sounds great on here. I like the flow. I like how he's going crazy on this beat. Sounds confident. Again, with Future's melodic vocals, they just go so well together on 99 here with him and Lil Baby. It sounds perfect on this beat with that synth-heavy, heavy beat. Future's vocals just really stand out on this track. Just add an absolute twist, an absolute banger. I mean, this shit's like if I went 99 on a highway. I mean, holy shit. This shit's like if I chugged a beer, and then I fucking chugged another one, and then I chugged a fucking another one. I mean, holy shit. This verse just keeps going and going and going. And that flow from Future just absolutely goddamn hits. I mean, guys, when we talk about everything, when we talk about this song right here, Lil Baby featuring Future 99, I mean, goddamn, I mean, first of all, that beat, I'll say this, that beat just absolutely hits. It smacks. The only thing I would say is, hey, mix those drums mix them drums up a little bit better. I mean, holy shit, mix them up a little better. Please, I'm begging to God. But then Lil Baby comes on here and just does his thing as Lil Baby does. A little bit more confidence on this song. Less of that kind of like melodic kind of drowning singing that he kind of has on his voice sometimes. We get a little bit more of Lil Baby doing his thing on here. And then Future just absolutely having a fire verse. And then, that hook. Hey, there's just something about this Lil Baby hook that is just absolutely different. And just absolutely hits, guys. And overall, 99's an absolute banger in my goddamn opinion. And I'm going to give this track a 7 out of 10, guys. 7 out of 10, what'd y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much for listening, guys. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. I'm so sorry for being gone for so long, guys. We're fully back. Content all weekend, all week. So get ready, guys. Make sure you follow. We're dropping a new episode every day. And also, guys, to rekindle, to remember the old marathon days of season 10 which I don't want to do anymore, guys. I kind of want to just, cover albums or cover songs and not force myself to do a crazy marathon anymore. In spirit of that, to keep that tradition alive, we will be doing a double episode day on the weekends. So get ready for that, guys, if you want the 2 episode. If you missed that, if you missed 2 episodes a day, we'll be doing that on the weekends. So, yeah, guys, we'll see y'all later. You have a good one. And, yeah, bye.